guys, this is Mina and it's time again for my monthly bullet journal setup. It is already February and in the past weeks, I have been struggling to decide the theme for this month's journal. The past month seems quite long, so I was able to fully prepare for this setup. And since February is the celebration of the Chinese New Year, I decided to try my luck with doing Chinese-related designs. Also, it is time for Valentine's, so I think it suits the colors that I chose as well. So for this cover page, I used gouache as usual to paint these red flowers. I actually do not know what these flowers are, and I only saw them on Pinterest and I thought they looked pretty, so I tried painting them. I added a thin layer of gouache first, let it dry, then added another layer of paint, and so on until I get my desired red shade of color for the flowers. After the paint dried up, using Uniball Signo and Zebra Sarasso gold pens, I outlined the layers of these flowers to add shimmers of gold in the petals. I again painted another coating of gouache to make my paint less streaky and added a darker red for shading to make it look more realistic and interesting. Then I painted a few leaves still using gouache and some smaller leaves using a gold pen. Now using this mild red shade of the Zebra Mild Liners, I added a frame with a Chinese-like pattern that I also saw on Pinterest. And lastly, using my favorite pentel Energel, I am writing February in my usual writing style with a small calendar below. And here goes my February cover page. Onto my next page will be a quote page. In this page, still using gouache, I am painting different styles of lanterns. Originally, I thought of lanterns as my theme for all the pages for the monthly spread because I was inspired by Amanda Rachlee's previous journal setup using lanterns. But I changed last minute, so I just added these lantern designs in some pages. Not really good in painting this stuff since I am practicing more with flower paintings this time. So this won't look really great at all, but I still tried my best to make it work. Unfortunately, in the end, it looked quite messy because I think I added too much stuff, so I was a bit disappointed on how this page turned out. And after adding a few bling blings everywhere, I am doing this quote in my simple writing, "Being lucky takes hard work" by Serena Williams. This is officially my quote for the year 2021. Though I still continue hoping for luck, I make sure that I am putting more effort with everything I do to achieve all the things that I want in life. In the next page, I added the same lantern design, and I thought that I could add this contents and to-do log for me to write down important ideas and to keep me become more productive this month. And that is it for my quote and log page. This next page will be for my monthly calendar page. It took too much time to create my cover page and quote page, so I decided to go with a minimalist design for my calendar spread. If you have watched my previous Plan With Me videos last year, you will notice that I am using my usual calendar style for this month's setup. This setup is totally convenient for me to use, so I went with it this time. I purposely left a huge space on top so I could paint gouache mixed with more water, which made it more like a watercolor. I had to paint faster though, since I am painting it directly on the journal, which is only 180 GSM thick. It is not thick enough to hold enough or much water, so I need to spread the paint faster to still create the watercolor effect. And there goes my February calendar page. These next pages will be for my monthly trackers spread. I often watch how other artists create their journal videos, and most of my favorites use Dutch door in their own spreads, so I decided to use a Dutch door for the first time. I used 3 pages for this spread. Then I cut the middle page as the Dutch door. Currently, I'm painting again a cloud-like watercolor effect on this left side of the page. And then I am adding a few red leaves, then some gold leaves, and added some sparkles. Then same with the right side, I painted with the same style but just use a different pattern for the leaves. Onto the middle parts, this side is for my monthly expenses tracker. This has been really useful for me ever since, so I always make sure to always include it in my setups. The Next to it is another must-have on my spreads, which is the monthly review page for my monthly goals and ideas. On the other side, I decided to put my habit trackers together with a simple mood tracker. This time, I created grid lines to track some important habits that I need to watch for. And the last page is for a simple gratitude log wherein I will daily write one statement about things that I am thankful for. Honestly, I really enjoy doing these pages and I love how it turned out in the end. So I am looking forward to creating more Dutch door inspired spreads in the future. And now down to my last spread for this setup is the weekly calendar page. Since February 2021 has 28 days, I will be doing 7 days for each spread, so I will be using a total of 4 pages only for this month. I used the zebra mild liner to highlight and create a rectangular shape where I wrote the days of the week and the weekly task bar. Then in the space above, I am painting again a cloud-like watercolor background. This is where I will be adding some lanterns to match the design of this weekly layout with my previous spreads. I tried to imitate a few lantern designs that I found on Pinterest into this spread. Speeding up the painting process, finally I am almost done with this monthly journal setup. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for watching until this part. Also, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hope to see you again in my next video, and I promise to upload more creative contents in the future. Once again, thank you everyone. Share the love and luck this February. I will again be leaving you with a final flip through of how this February setup has turned out.